What's up, people? In this one, somebody asked me to do this video. I have no idea what this is. Why I can't stop cheating on my wife. I have no idea. But anyway, let's watch this, I guess.
I'm doing a lot of thinking about cheating recently.
Oh, sorry. If you guys have any recommendations for videos YouTubers you want to take a look at, let me know. Leave me a comment.
Why do men cheat? Why did I cheat? Why can I not stop cheating? Why can I not stop thinking about cheating? It's just such an interesting topic to me. And I get kind of irritated when certain people ask me questions like, Daniel, why did you cheat on your wife? I think this is kind of a stupid question because the answer is pretty obvious. The problem with the obvious answer is, it makes you sound like a massive twat if you even dare to honestly answer this question. It's like asking a fat person, why did you just shove that entire chocolate cake down your fat face? It's because we lost control, okay? We, cheaters and fat people, we have a problem with self-control and being able to say, no, I don't want that chocolate cake, it's not good for me. We don't have that kind of self-control, and we just take what we want because we want it badly, even if it's going to result in hurting someone's feelings. We take it anyway, without thinking about the consequences, because we have deep, deep problems. I also kind of feel like the person asking me the question, why is he asking me the question in the first place? He must know what the answer is. The answer is fairly obvious. I feel like he's only asking the question to try and make me feel bad. Yes, I'm a bad person, I did something wrong, and now you're going to ask me a question that forces me into admitting that I am a bad person and I did something wrong. Well, thank you very much. The question really puts you on the spot, and the best you could do is probably just say something very, very vague, like, I don't know, I lost control, I'm being possessed by a demon between my legs. I think women also find it very difficult to understand why a man would want to cheat, and this is probably because they are biologically, physically, and mentally programmed differently to men, and I started to think to myself.
Alright. Is this like a satire video? Is this a satire video? Is this satire? Somebody tell me if this is satire, please. This isn't satire. Wow, it's not satire. That's kind of crazy. Who's this person? 6.7K. Okay, who cares? So this isn't satire. Interesting. So I think that women cheat more than men. Sorry, everyone. Like, men are not the ones who. Let's think about it like this. Okay, let's say, okay, fine. Men, like, what's the rationale for people saying men cheat more than women? Is because men have, let's say, higher testosterone and they're more sexually. I don't want to say more sexually aggressive. I guess you could make that argument. They are more sexually aggressive, but they're more like. Just hornier all year round, whereas women like ovulate and the whole cycle and blah blah blah. But however, like, women don't have to do anything to do that, and women always have suitors, whereas men don't always have suitors. So like, let's say you're selling a product and you always have people calling you to buy this product, right? And then let's say you get into an exclusive relationship with this other company, and they're like, we're going to be the only ones who are going to buy your product, okay? And then what do you think is more likely? For the other company to go buy a product from somebody else, or for you to sell one of your products to one of these other people? I guess it's a bad example now that I think about it. But anyway, the point is that, like, women don't have to do anything. Like, if they're in the mood, they can just like walk down the street and make it happen quickly and easily. You know what I mean? Whereas men, it doesn't exactly work like that. Like, you have to make a lot of stuff happen in order to get a woman to agree. Really, honestly, like, that's my opinion. Am I wrong? Does anybody disagree? So like, I think this whole idea of like, oh, men cheat more than women, men are such cheaters, like, I think this is totally wrong, and I think it's perpetuated by I don't know if it's the media, because it's like nobody wants to hear on TV that like women cheat more than men. Nobody wants to hear that. That's bad for business. You know what I mean? Women are not going to like buy your products or watch your show or say anything good about you if that is the message that you send. Even if you do it in like a, you know, classy, dignified way. So like, this guy actually cheated on his wife and he's making a video about it. Fucking props to this guy, straight up. In terms of like the it being similar to a fat person who didn't, like, who eats an entire chocolate cake, like, because they don't have control. I don't know. I think you have control. I think you can't say you don't have control, because you always have control, or you have to at least believe that you always have control. It's just that you look at your two options and you think, this right here is the more desirable, like, this is going to lead to the better, this is more worth it for me to do right here. Eat the chocolate cake or cheat or whatever. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Why do men cheat so much? And I think the answer to that question is variety. A deep craving for variety. Some men want variety more than others. Some men are perfectly fine with just one woman, and some men, they want many, many, many women. So in order to try and explain this lust for variety in an easy to understand way, I've come up with this nifty analogy using food. So let's imagine that you're very, very hungry, and you finally found a restaurant that looks decent. You go in, but the problem is, they're only going to serve you broccoli soup. You open the menu and it's just broccoli soup all over the place. There's no other restaurants for miles and miles and miles, and you're very hungry, and you have a 50% off discount coupon that you really want to take advantage of. So you sit down and you think, well, I guess broccoli soup sounds pretty good now that I'm here. But the problem is, you're stuck in that restaurant for the rest of your life, and you're only allowed to have broccoli soup for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. They won't serve you anything else. At first, it's okay, you know, it's really good broccoli soup, made by really good chefs using the finest ingredients. It's alright for broccoli soup. But as the days go past, you start to get sick and tired of broccoli soup. You look over at the other tables, and you see all these weird, exotic-looking, interesting things that you don't have access to. And you start to get very, very curious. Until one day, you wait until the waiter is looking away, and has his back turned, and then you sneak off to one of the other tables. Just have a look, nothing else. You're not going to put your fingers into it. You just want to have a quick look, a quick sneaky peek. Well, it looks so interesting and enticing that you just can't help but take a bite. And it's weird, it's interesting, in a strange way. It has this weird flavour that you've never tried before. And you take a bite, and you want another bite, and another bite, and another bite, until you eventually finish the entire meal. And you're left with this strange aftertaste in your mouth. And you've got bits of weird pieces of meat stuck in between.
This is, I don't know, whatever. Like, I can't hate on anybody else. Let me see. Just like, okay, first of all, you can't compare this to food choice, right? Because it is entirely possible, in my opinion, to only eat certain types of food and be perfectly satisfied, like actually perfectly satisfied. The issue with, let's say, food, this is specifically about food, is that you imagine eating other types of food, and that anticipation is what makes you want to eat the other types of food. Once you actually, and these types of food are specifically raw meat from animals. Like, I've found beef to be the best, but like, I don't know, maybe goat or lamb is also good. But like eating raw beef, you could eat raw beef for every single meal and be totally fine, in my opinion, right? It's very satisfying. You don't feel the need to eat anything else. It doesn't have to be that. Like, another dish that I experimented with that made me extremely satisfied was high amounts of egg yolks and lots of olive oil. Like, I'd eat like 20 egg yolks. I made a video about this. 20 egg yolks scrambled with a lot of olive oil, maybe a little bit of cottage cheese. Okay, fine. Eating that every single day, maybe a bit much. But that's not a good analogy, because with nutrition, yeah, there actually, in my opinion, are better or worse choices. Whereas you could make the argument that with like your partner, it's not necessarily better or worse, it's just preference, right? That's number one. Yeah, also, women want variety also. Men are not the only ones who want variety. You know what I mean? It's like sexual variety. Women will choose a mate because they need like somebody there to help them take care of the kids. That's the point. But they still want the variety. They might not have time because they have so many kids, or they might not want to risk it because the husband that they have provides for them so efficiently, or they're so scared that they'll lose that. They might not stray. But what's the that doesn't mean that they don't want it. They just have, I guess you could say, more to lose if that actually happens and they do endanger the relationship. But that implies that it will actually endanger the relationship if one of them cheats or is infidelitus, infidel. I don't know. That's not a word. Is not loyal, let's say, and actually does cheat. I remember reading once that most relationships do not end after infidelity, right? Like, if something happens, one of them cheats, most of the time the relationship does not end, right? It's like maybe causes a little bit of trouble, but they actually end up staying together, which unfortunately has been my experience as well. Situations where I should have not stayed, I did, and it's hard to get away. I don't know, it's a chemical process in your brain or something, but like, it's not easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this whole like men cheat more thing, because we don't have as many options. We just don't. Women have all the options in the world, and it's much easier for them to give in to temptation. You're out with the girls, you've had a couple drinks, you don't live with your boyfriend or whatever. Like, it's easier to go home with some guy or something, go to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, whatever. It's easier for that to happen, as opposed to like a man going through all of the work to be the aggressor and have the like, your location and like say the right things at the right time and be able to separate them from the friends if they're with their friends, or like coordinate everything perfectly. Whereas women just has to show up, at that time and choose and show up. That's it. So anyway, whatever.
Your teeth. And you're not sure if you enjoyed it that much. It was okay, it was an interesting experience, but you don't know if it was worth risking your broccoli soup over. It was okay, but I don't think I would ever order that dish ever again. I prefer my broccoli soup, so I quickly get up and go back to my table, hoping that my broccoli soup hasn't noticed my quick little excursion to tableware saltiness. And then I start to feel a little bit stupid. I think to myself, wow, I could have lost something pretty good over something that was pretty unfulfilling, unsatisfying. I didn't even like that much. Every time I cheated, I just felt regret because it was very unsatisfying, it was very disappointing. I had all these expectations of how exciting it would be, but it never is the way that you imagine it or the way you expect it to be. It's always very, very unfulfilling. Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Cooking with Daniel. Today we're going to be making a hamburger. It's actually a combination of beef and pork mincemeat, but that's good enough. Whoa! We want to put some green onions, and then move our camera into a better place. And then we want to get some chicken stock granules for saltiness. Finally, some breadcrumbs to bind it all together. Now you might be thinking, Daniel, this is just a meatball. Well, is there really much difference between a meatball and a beef burger? Really? Is there really much difference? I think a beef burger is just a flattened out meatball. So I think that should be enough breadcrumbs. And then we just have to mix it all together, squish the egg in. Hopefully it doesn't spill everywhere. Oh, it's spilling. That's okay, we can mop it up quickly. I think the key is confidence. If you're confident with this, don't let it scare you. You are in control. Now I think we have a problem because it's too wet. I'm losing control. I need more breadcrumbs, but my fingers are messy. So I'm going to pour more breadcrumbs on. And just massage your meat.
Sometimes when I watch videos like this, I'm like, why is this guy, why does this guy have 100,000 subscribers and I don't? That's really what I want to know. And I think honestly what the reason is that they make videos that are more varied than them just talking to the camera. Purchase a membership to this channel? All right, so he's been doing this for 4 years. Okay, 1,000 subscribers special. Okay, anyway, he's making a meatball. What does that have to do with cheating on your wife? I don't get it. I don't understand. And I don't. Why? So is it clickbait? Like, what is this? Is this all just about the meatball? It is actually all about the meatball. Wow. Okay. What is this?
Guess who just finished cleaning his fish tank? Oh look, Mr. Blue and Red Neon Tetra. We've got some new additions to my tank. So unfortunately we went down from 10 of these orange Japanese rice fish down to 9. We lost one. And I got some of these.
Alright. Whatever. So basically it's like you just make a vlog and you don't call it a vlog. So it's like you'd make, I guess it's not even really a vlog, like cooking a hamburger and talking about your fish tank. I don't know. What kind of videos should I make? That'll be more appealing than me like watching other people's videos and talking about them. Let me know. Leave me a comment. I don't know. I'm over this one. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Also go follow me on Instagram. Your Time to Shine 111. That is it.